Hello and welcome to Winter Grace Senior Ministries. I am Debbie Bergio. I am joined today by Ashok Kapoor of Hawkeye Medical. We're going to be talking about medical supplies, how doctors coordinate with patients, and how Hawkeye helps make this happen. Ashok, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me on this call.
How did you end up, what was the process to get you to medical supplies? If you wouldn't mind telling.
So I was looking at a business to get into, I can own my own business, run my own small business. Then I started, had personal experience when I experienced that, when people have a loved one who ends up in a medical hospital and comes out, there is a huge unmet need, and I suddenly burdened with, taking care of, not only taking care of them, but also figuring out what equipment to get it from where and what is the right equipment. And that's when I said, you know what, let's dive into it a little deeper. So got into the medical supply business, learned the business, and now most of my business is basically educating our customers that come into the store or when we go to do seminars is what is available, what is covered, what is not covered, that kind of stuff. Yeah.
That is a big question, and I'm sure each insurance covers different things. Some items are covered, some are not.
Navigating health insurance is, a PhD degree in its own. Trying to figure out what is covered, not only what is covered, what conditions covered what items, and how much they pay, and what is this primary insurance, secondary insurance, co-pays, co-insurances. I can go on and on about the healthcare, insurance terms, but that's what we try to simplify for the patient is, in simple terms, what is covered, what is not covered, and not only that, what is the right equipment for you? Somebody says, get a brace. There are 50 different braces available. How do you know which one to get and what is the right size for you? If somebody says get a wheelchair, I have wheelchairs. There are many different kinds of wheelchairs. What fits you right? And that's when you come to the store like us, and we help you, guide you, advise you. One thing that I wanted to do was make our store like a neighborhood store, like it used to be a long time ago. You come in there, you say hi, you say hello, you talk about family, you talk about what's going on with you. There are so many customers that come to us and give us hugs, or they say, no, I want to talk to Ashok, I don't want to talk to William. I have a relationship with him. I don't want to talk to anybody else.
Right.
Which is wonderful. That's what I like. Much better than going to a big box store where nobody knows you and you're just a customer. And they say, go to aisle 5 and get whatever you need. How do you know what I need?
Right. And you're meeting people at a time when they're not at their best and they need that extra support and guidance and help.
Exactly. Because so many times people come to us, they had a loved one that is about to get discharged, and not only are they dealing with the trauma of becoming a caretaker for somebody instantly, and now trying to navigate the hospital bills, doctor's bills, and now you come to medical supply store and think, oh, what do I need now? Yep. That's where we come in and advise them. We think of ourselves as problem solvers. Tell me what your problem is. Tell me what's ailing you, and how we can help alleviate that part of the pain as to how to get your loved one, how to make them comfortable, how to give them the items they need so they can be independent.
I've just had, unfortunately, a good deal of experience with that with my parents. So my mother had a heel pain, and we were to the store. The doctor said, go get this, go get this, go get this. And that was great that he was able to tell us what we may need, but it took going to a specialty place to actually find that fit and find what works. So you have 2 locations. Right. They're both here in Howard County, or is Howard and Prince George's County?
We have a location in Lanham in Prince George's County, a location in Columbia, which is in Howard County, but we also have delivery vans all around. So we basically serve the entire Washington metropolitan area. And we also mail stuff to you. So what we say is, don't be constrained by where our stores are. We will come to you where you are.
Oh, that's fantastic. And I'm sure during this last year, being a medical supply company has been challenging. Is that a fair word?
Has been challenging on both aspects. You know, COVID, most of our business comes from when people go to doctor's offices, get a prescription, bring us a prescription, or when they go to the hospital, they come out of a nursing home. COVID, everything shut down, right? So we had to figure out what to do, but then people needed PPE. People needed masks and sanitizers and all that stuff, so that's what we started providing. So we changed a little bit. We still had our regular customers that needed us, that wanted items from us, that they were depending on us. But the new flow of customers kind of halted. So we survived on providing all the PPE items like masks and sanitizers and face shields and thermometers and stuff. We still have them, we still provide them. And the difference is, instead of buying on places like Amazon where you don't know what quality you're getting, you're dealing with a medical supply company where you know the quality is going to be FDA quality, because we will not sell anything that is substandard.
So so you talked about doctors with prescriptions. So is that mostly how people come to you, or can anybody walk in off the street and say, my wrist hurts, what can I do? Do you have something for me for that?
Anybody can come to us. We are a retail. We have each one of those two locations are retail locations. We are open 10 to 6 Monday through Friday. In Atlanta, we are also open Saturday from 10 to 4. You can come anytime with any of the items you have. You don't need to have a prescription necessarily to come to the store. Anything that we have is available for cash also. Not only that, we also provide no interest financing through a company, so you can have an item, say if you wanted to just buy a wheelchair and you didn't have money, we can give it to you right away, get it approved, and you can walk out with a wheelchair with no interest payment for 1 year. So you don't have to have a prescription. Yes, if you came to us trying to get medical advice, we will not be able to give you that. If you came to me, my wrist hurts, what do I do? Well, I would say, first thing I would say is go to an orthopedic doctor and see what they tell you is wrong with you. But if you wanted to get a brace, here are some of the braces that will help you with, these are for wrist pain, but since we don't know what is medically wrong with you, you don't want to get them. But if you say your loved one needs diapers, then ours is the right place to come, because, our diaper prices, for example, you get education when you come to us for diapers. So it's much, and our diapers are even cheaper than CVS or Costco or any such thing, because those places get the same brand names, but those brands make them as what I call consumer grade. So they are less filling inside them, so they don't hold that much liquid that our products do, because ours are hospital grade. So when you come to us, you not only get education, and many times I hear people come to us saying, oh, I get up every 2 hours or 3 hours to change my loved one, I don't get any sleep at night. Well, we have nighttime diapers that are specially designed to keep the loved one dry for 8 to 10 hours.
Wow.
So now you can buy those diapers and get your restful sleep, so you're fresh in the morning to take care of them again. So that's when you come to us for those kind of advice and those kind of unique items that we have that you don't get them at the box store.
Oh, I see. Oh, wow. This is really great information to have, because I don't know how many people are aware that medical supply stores are available like that.
Yep.
So is there anything else you'd like to share with us, Ashok, about your business?
One thing I wanted to, let everybody know, it's just not the diapers and wrist braces and stuff that we carry. We are a full-service medical supply company. Think of us as your first stop or your one-stop shopping for any of your medical supply needs, from Band-Aids to hospital beds to power wheelchairs. We have them all. We also service all age groups. So infants, as far as their feeding formula needs, if they're allergic to milk and they want soya products or non-soya, non-milk products, we have that. To even before a baby is born, breast pumps, all the way to seniors who need, or injured sick people who need hospital beds and Hoyer lifts and feeding. We have everything.
Okay, and I'm sure that you've had clients for a long time. Like one thing that stood out to me is you say you have a relationship with your customers. They come in, you know their needs, and you value that aspect of being able to personally help people. It's
Oh,
just
we
really,
love
really
that. I
came
mean,
across to
but,
me.
oh yeah, few of the customers have come to us, they come, they sit down, and they just chit chat with us for an hour and stuff, and they said, okay, time to go, and they leave. It's fine. Come back again and chit chat some more. We love that.
Well, terrific. Ashok, thank you so much for sharing Hawkeye with us and what you do. And obviously you love what you love who you care for, and you love what you do, and that's wonderful.
Yeah. Thank you so much for having me on this.
Have a great
And we're
day.
looking forward to helping your users with their medical equipment supply needs.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that very much. Have a great day.
You too. Thank you.